And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Brook Lopez. Young is out there with Johnson. And there's Etuan Moore. And it's Bogdanovich in at the two-guard position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He ended with an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. From deep three-point range, they get it again. Here's Porzingis. There's the bucket. Good.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Freak missing. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Washington Wizards.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Now here's Freak, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. The rebound by Young. Young's got his fourth rebound in this one. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Jose Calderon, he's checked in for the Knicks. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for the Nets. Now here's Johnson. 20 points for him last game against Miami.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Freak. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
And it's more penetrating. And Young slams it home.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Freak. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And stolen by Freak. And a fast break now for New York. Freak with the ball. Such a wide open look.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Moore. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Lopez, he's checked in for Biyombo. Freak, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
There's the triple, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. In third, the Knicks.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Good on the second.
You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Freak. Power down with both hands.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And that one's good. Aldridge has got his first basket.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Nick's shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Here's Freak. No good from outside. Nets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Johnson in the corner with the shot. And that one comes up a bit short. Freak. The half-court bomb falls off target. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Johnson, that's for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Johnson's gone 4 of 8 from the field. And here's Freak. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
And Cole Aldridge with the slam.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Now Young following the three-point attempt by Freak. Moore with it, out-defended by Freak. Johnson the screen. Moore outside. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Johnson, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
He dishes it to Moore. Screen by Young. Back to Johnson. Off the pick. It's rebounded by New York. Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Pass to Calderon. New York moving it around. Here's Freak. The rebound by Johnson.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Moore for the 3. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out, and when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Johnson the screen. Got a piece of it. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Tries again. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question.
And through the first half of...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I'm trying to force it on offense. Good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Aflalo in at shooting guard. That's the five to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis. There's the dish to Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a dunk and what a move.
Yeah, terrific move, man. Did not hesitate to put the defender on his back and then put the hammer down.
And stolen by Freak. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Anthony. Johnson dishes to Young. Young sets a screen for Jack, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Jack's got 13.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Now here's Freak, defended by Jack. Here's Freak. Another shot, and it's Lopez laying it in.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And stolen by Freak, an even 3-on-3 break. This one for 3, and again, New York with the triple.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Anthony can't hit.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Johnson kicks to Young. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
What a game we've seen here for Freak. And just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
And he makes both free throws. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Bogdanovich passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson dishes to Jack. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Lopez, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that putback about as easy easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now here's Freak, defended by Jack. Here's Freak. Offline with his three. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Jack. Here's Bogdanovich. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Out to the right wing. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
The kick out to Young. Young sets a screen for Jack. Shot from free throw range. Young's shot is off.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And stolen by Freak. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Check out the game for Jack. He's got 13 points and 4 assists.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for the Nets. Etuan Moore comes in for Bogdanovich. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. They get a hand on it. Here's the screen. And Jack kicks to Young. It's deflected. Now, Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Second, the Knicks.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lanes.
Jack passes to Young, and a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. And that's 11 points here for Thaddeus Young. Freak dishes to Aflalo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's Johnson. He's got 8. Moore with it. Now guarded by Aflalo. They set the pick. They double in with Freak. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jack. The shot is off. Good D by Lopez. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And it's Anthony with the jam.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. So far in the game for Anthony, he has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Biyombo is checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Tony Roten in for Aaron Aflalo.
And that's just carelessness.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yeah, but that's how I feel every night, Doris. You know me. When you're the best shooter in the world like I am, that's just how it is. But man Clark is always talking about energy and rain, you know? Well, I have a zip code range. So tell me if you use that.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. You know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up.
Wow. What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.